Welcome everyone, and at the moment we are on the Canongate at Canongate Church, which is actually the Queen's church when she's at Holyrood House, and it was granted permission to be built here by James VII in 1688. But what we are interested in is this grave here, which is said to be David Rizzio's grave, or Riccio's grave, depending on how you wish to pronounce the name. Now, this gentleman died in 1566. Well, he was actually murdered in 1566 by the husband of Mary Queen of Scots, Lord Darnley. Now, over the next few videos, we'll be going into this gentleman's life, how he got to be so famous, how he got to be so powerful, and more importantly, how he got to be murdered by Darnley. Now, David Rizzio was an Italian who came to Edinburgh and became basically private secretary to Mary Queen of Scots. Now, for the duration of his life, he was mostly a musician while he was actually in Italy, and he was a musician at the court of Mary Queen of Scots. Now, not much is really known about his early life, but we do know a lot about his time while he was in Scotland, and most notably the private secretary to Mary Queen of Scots. Now, as I said, over the next few videos we will be going much more into his life. But at the moment we're actually wandering around a section of the Canongate cemetery, and in the distance there you can see the old high school. Now, this is the old Royal High School. It's closed at the moment and it's undergoing renovation to be either a hotel or museum or music school. There's not quite decisions on what it's actually going to be at this moment in time. Now, the Canongate graveyard has some very famous people here, including one of Robert Burns' girlfriends. Well, she wasn't actually a girlfriend, but he would love to have been her boyfriend-girlfriend situation. And of course that is Claudia, who he wrote the poem A Red, Red Rose to. Now, this is the bottom section of the graveyard that we are going down to at the moment. Most people don't really wander down this far into the graveyard itself, preferring to stay in or around the church. Now, it is worth wandering down here, but please be careful. The paths are not the best paths in the world, and sometimes you may find a homeless person sleeping down here in one of the closed over graves. Now, there is work going on at this moment in time next door, and you'll find workmen here as well. Now, this, as I said, was placed here in or around 1688, and the graveyard grew up around the church itself. Now, as I said, there is lots of famous people here, and over the next few videos as well on the Canongate Church, we will be going into some of the lives of these people. So I hope at the moment you are enjoying the first of the many series of videos containing David Riccio's life, which you had a brief introduction to, and the Canongate Church, which you had a brief introduction to. Now, the videos will be done over the next few months, lockdown permitting. Thank you for watching.